morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Get yourself settled in. Take a sip and join me as we talk about your best is yet to come. So good morning. The holidays are here. I hope you are getting excited to spend time with family, with friends, a time of reflection, really looking at how your past year has been. What are your successes? What are the challenges? And how do we make the most of what is yet to come, right? So get settled in here. Good morning. So we're going to talk about your best is yet to come, right? Because we're constantly evolving. And when we allow ourselves to grow and to evolve, that then allows us to manifest and give that energy to bring in the best that is yet to come for us. And that best may be in a variety of different areas for you or in all of the areas of your life. So maybe it is your career, your best is yet to come, putting yourself out there, taking that leap of faith, maybe finding that new job, that new role, that promotion, asking for a raise, knowing your own worth. Maybe it is that relationship. Have you been in a stagnant relationship or not in one at all, afraid to put yourself out there? This is your best is yet to come, knowing what it is you desire, manifest. So many times, right, we settle, right? We become complacent. We're like, hey, this is good enough. I'm steady. It's where I need to be right now, whatever it is. But when you continuously challenge yourself and continuously say, wait a second, is there something left in the tank? And putting it out there and challenging yourself in new and creative ways, you're really going to see that energy shift. And when that energy shifts, you're going to see the universe says, no, wait a second, this is what's coming in and this is where you are. So December is that perfect opportunity to look back and say, okay, wait a second, this is where I've made progress and this is where I need to grow and learn. And by putting yourself first and by putting yourself in that way to say, hey, what is it I can work on? Maybe it is some fear. Maybe it is your confidence. Maybe it is, again, that self-worth or that self-love. Maybe it is just saying, wait a second, I'm not too old to do this, or I'm not too young to try this, and giving those elements in your life. So it is like a recipe, right? We got to try new things. We got to let go of some things. And when we really shed what is no longer serving our highest good, shed those relationships that are unfulfilling, shedding that job that just doesn't really inspire you anymore. And when we do that, we start to make those steps to really become so in alignment that we find peace, that we find balance, that we find joy, and we can all do that, okay? Now, looking at yourself, what are some personal challenges for you? So it is about being open and honest about yourself. What is it you're looking to do, and what would you like to bring in more? I love being in nature, many of you know. So for me, it's about the balance of nature, maybe finding peace within that, finding, that the go can be done in a different way and be done in a way that is more fulfilling to my highest good. So ask yourself, where is it you would like to go? What is it you would like to manifest for you? And we can all do that. So I know a lot of times as the year comes to a close, we start to close out, right? We start to kind of go, okay, that's it. Bring in the new year. I'm done this one. But just take a moment, take stock. What are your victories this year? Where have you made some change in a positive way? Okay. Where is the growth still yet to come? And making that some focus and goals for your new year, right? Go back and say, okay, this is a goal, this is a goal, this is a goal. And when we do that, we can actually subconsciously start to go ahead and achieve those goals and do that for ourselves. Also finding balance. Balance is so important. We really allow stress to overpower us. Stress can absolutely put you on a detour that is not even in alignment, right? There's always going to be these bumps. So where is it you draw the line and say, stress, you will not control me. I do not give you the power to control me, because there's always going to be something. And we all know that. There's always going to be ups and downs, right? That's just how it works. There's these bumps in the road that are always there. And if we react to every single one, we're going to become an emotional wreck. So how do we find stability in that? Emotional stability. Finding what it is you need to calm yourself, or finding what it is you need to help yourself feel more secure, right? And when we can do that, that's when we have more balance. And when we have more balance, we are living in a higher vibration naturally. And when we're living in a higher vibration naturally, guess what we're doing? We are then telling the universe we are ready to manifest. So when you have those positive thoughts, and I know it sounds cheesy and it sounds cliche, but the reason it's cheesy and cliche is because it works. So when your vibration is in that high place, you begin to manifest. And so when you bring in the good, you bring in more good, more good, more good. It just becomes a domino effect. When we think negatively, guess what happens? We start to bring in more negative, or our reaction to negative is more profound. So ask yourself, all right, how do I stay in that good place? How do I do it? Let's use breath work. Breath work is amazing, and that will do it. Take a moment of gratitude. Wait a second, this is a bump, but hang on. What am I grateful for? And really allowing those things to kind of help move you forward. Also, talk to yourself, right? Have a moment where you're talking to yourself. It's hard. I mean, I do it. We all do it, especially if you're an empath. We could get into that washer of negative thought. And once that anxiety starts, it's really hard to bring it down. Totally get it. I'm with you. But when we can use that breath work, and when we can use that gratitude, we can then get into a space of feeling grounded. When we feel grounded, we can recenter. When we recenter, then we can have perspective and clarity. So just working on that. Allow yourself to work on that each and every day, okay? In the morning, I may not sit and do a formal meditation, but every morning before I get out of bed, I just have thoughts of what it is I'm grateful for. And I put those thoughts out, right? Having those thoughts go out to the universe just kind of as a reminder. And it's a great way to just start off your day. A great way to say, wait a second, this is okay. And this is really wonderful. And yeah, this may be a challenge at the moment, but I have faith and I believe that this we'll get through this, and we do this. And just kind of having that thought process and starting your day like that is just really a great way to just start it off, okay? So let's start off the new year that way. Set your goals. What is it you would like to achieve? Whether it's an accomplishment, I said, of more materialistic, of a job, of a new place to live, your finances, your relationship, your health, or maybe it's something about yourself, your soul growth. Maybe more patience, maybe standing up for yourself, having more boundaries, understanding you are worthy, that you are lovable, and knowing what you need to feel safe and secure in that, okay? So this will be our last Coffee with Colby for the year. So sit and reflect. Know that I just appreciate you all so very much. I appreciate you each and every week for joining me, for being here, for having your cup of coffee with me. And I am so excited to step into 2023 with you, with lots more Coffee with Colby, some advice, some insight, maybe some tools and exercises, and we will all come together to manifest for our all highest good and purpose, okay? So, happy holidays to you. Please spend time with gratitude, with family, with friends, with your own soul. Give yourself a pat on the back for what you've overcome, and really have that inspiration to say, what is it you look forward to manifest, okay? Lots of love to you. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2023. Bye, everyone.